It is time for the home nations to say goodbye to European football for this season, because I've got a feeling that after this week we might not have many teams left in action. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We're ready here for the second leg of the second round of the Europa Conference League. And the fact is, the home nations, they aren't looking good. Even the Scottish team, Hibernian, should be through after one leg. They shouldn't even need to play the second leg. They should be able to forfeit the second leg and still go through. But instead, they're trailing in a 2-1 deficit because they're absolutely pish and couldn't beat Santa Coloma.
Hopefully Davy Marshall will not be playing in that game, but there's more teams than Hibs to talk about.
We can blame Davy Marshall, but Hibs are shite. I don't give a fuck if Davy Marshall can see it 10 goals.
Well, hopefully Hibs are playing a completely different team then. Because Lee Johnson needs to go. Do you think if they get beat, he has to go?
I think he should have went already.
Well, that's the debate.
I think they should have left him in Andorra.
ANDORRAN.
It's a nice wee holiday spot. Should have just said, here's your severance package, Lee Johnson. Don't fucking come back.
Don't come back, big man.
I don't think he'll care anyway. He doesn't give a shit.
Wait, hold on. Why are Lincoln Red Imps getting a bye?
Can Hibs get a bye?
Bye-bye.
There's some coefficients that have been added to, and I don't know what happened through the Champions path. It doesn't make much sense to me because, well, I mean, it kind of... No, I don't understand, right? This is what I don't get. I get it. They need to have like a certain number of teams, right, to make up the next round, and I totally get that. So they've got 8 matches here, and if they put Lincoln Red Imps against Flora, then it would be 9 matches, and then you would have an extra team going into the next. I totally get that, but wouldn't it be better to let these two play here, then give one team a bye in the next stage, rather than give 2 teams a bye in this stage?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Ideally, a bye.
What makes you get the bye though? Was it just random?
It must be. Shamrock Rovers must be thinking, hold on here, how come those teams are getting byes and we're getting Fenos Faros? What's this all about? The only bye Shamrock Rovers are getting is goodbye. Goodbye, au revoir, see you next time, salut. Anyway, guys.
Adios, amigo.
Aye, that's enough. That's plenty. Let's get into this. Apparently we British. I was trying to say Bury and Irish at the same time, didn't they really work? Apparently we bury Irish football on this channel. Look, I'll be the first to admit, outside of England and Scotland, I think Ireland is a step above what Wales and Northern Ireland offer.
Aye, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's aren't right at the bottom. You're not at the bottom of the barrel, but he's aren't exactly great.
Aye.
But I will say, I think the Irish teams can play to a decent level. Maybe if they moved to Scotland, they could get a couple of teams, I don't know, maybe into the lower parts of the Premiership after a while, possibly. I mean, who knows? I think the likes of Shamrock Rovers could maybe survive relegation. I think maybe top side in the Championship, but I don't see them doing anything beyond that. These people that say that if you take the Rangers and Celtic out of it, that Shamrock Rovers would win it, nah, I'm not buying that whatsoever.
Never. They've got no players, mate. Like, do they even have internationals?
No,
Scottish Premiership teams are brimmed with internationals.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think like Shamrock Rovers are probably like a decent sized club, and even though the money in Scotland's not great, it's better than what you get in Ireland. So if we're going by the logic that Scottish teams in England over a couple of years would get better with the money involved, then I think it's fair to say that if Shamrock Rovers came into Scotland, then over the years they would get better with the money involved.
Let's not pretend the money in Scottish football's fucking brilliant though.
No, it's not, but I do think if Shamrock Rovers moved to Scotland, I think they could be an established Premiership club.
Yeah.
But I don't see them being a high-end club. But anyway.
They could very easily struggle though, getting up.
Well, they struggled against Fenos Faros, that's for sure. They lost 4-0.
Yeah. That's pretty poor. I know Celtic get beat by Fenos Faros, but I don't know. Shamrock Rovers have really jobbed it this European campaign.
See, when I seen this tie, this was they would have probably took anybody, and I think they would have took anybody apart from,
and they got them,
the New Saints,
and get it right up them,
and that's who they got. So it kind of sucks for them.
So was the first leg at home or away?
I think the first leg was
at home.
At home, I believe so.
Dublin disaster, alright. I'm going to go with Fenos Faros 6-0.
6-0?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're going to have to go for it, Shamrock.
Yeah.
We're going to tuck our tail between the legs.
Wait, 6-0 in aggregate or 6-0 in the second leg?
6-0 in the second leg.
Ooh. I don't know, that's a bit too much, I think.
Too much?
Too much
much
to
sauce.
handle. The New Saints versus Swift HIBERNIAN. I mean, this is the kind of level Welsh football's at. If they can't beat fucking this team, then who can they beat realistically? This should be a good chance for the New Saints to get into the next round. They should win this game.
They're at home for it. I'm actually going to go for a 1-0 New Saints win.
I'm also going to go with the New Saints to win. I think they'll sneak it, but I mean, I wouldn't say that with much confidence.
No.
And last but not least, we've got Larne.
I can't believe Larne get beat 3-0 at home. I mean, they actually were really good against Helsinki.
What the hell happened?
I mean, and then they're getting pumped against Balkany.
What happened?
Balkany.
So I think it's fair to say Larne and Shamrock Rovers are out.
Yep.
Maybe the New Saints can survive.
Maybe. I'm going to go for 4-0 Balkany.
I'll go. So I'm not getting a scoreline, but I think Balkany will win. So.
I'm giving scorelines. I give them the money's worth. All right.
You give them the money's worth, right? Fair enough.
Hopefully, Hibs can give us our money's worth. Because what are they going to do?
Well, actually, no, we're wrong. So the ties are reversed. So basically, the New Saints are away. Does that change your opinion?
How do you know? Because you just checked Hibs?
Yes.
Alright, well, no, fuck it. I've already predicted 3 scorelines. So.
Alright, I'm going to keep it. Let's move on. Who's up next for the home nations? Where are we?
Well, crucially, the winner between Dujardin at the top and Luzerne, they get Hibs. That is, bear in mind, Hibs get through.
I'd fancy either of them to beat Hibs.
No,
Don't get me wrong. That is a winnable tie for Hibs on paper. But, I mean, if they can't beat fucking Santa Coloma, then I don't give them much chance against either of them.
Santa Coloma sounds like where Jimmy O went. Fucking lay low.
Oh, Santa Coloma. Anyway, right, let's move on here. Let's get to the teams that matter.
Nah, the mighty Hibs, they matter.
Dundalk, trailing 3-1. Poor tie, but I do think they've got a chance in the second leg. I think they should be able to win it. It's just a matter of, can they do enough to get through?
Yeah.
In Ireland, I think Dundalk will beat KA.
The mighty Dundalk, they need 2-0 to force extra time. I'm going to go for 2-1 Dundalk.
I'm going to go Dundalk to win this tie 3-0. Well, the game, and then 4-3 in aggregate. I think Dundalk will sneak it.
Fair folk.
I think it's going to be a big comeback.
He's
for
went
Dundalk.
for it.
I went for it. Crusaders got a 2-2 draw at the... What's it called? Not the Oval, the... Something Park. Solitude Park. That a great result, no doubt about it. We're trailing 2-1.
No, how can this team, right, filled with fucking bums, get a draw against Rosenborg, who are quite good, and then Hibs lose 2-1 to Interclub the Escalators? Come on. Who do you want, though? Who do you want, Crusaders or Rosenborg?
Oh, Crusaders, obviously.
Why? You trying to downplay the mighty Cruise?
Well, no, I would just rather see I'd rather see a Scottish team first than an Irish team. Plus, obviously, I want Hearts to go through, and they've got a much better chance of doing that against the Crews, so... Aye.
No, I tell you what, right? I want Hearts against Crusaders because it's a cool action scene.
See if Crusaders won, though? Fuck me. I'd delete my channel.
There we go, guys. They delete us. Nah, there'd be no excuse. 3 Stooges, the managers, they have to get the job done. But, you know, Crusaders were at home for this, and that's why they drew 2 each. I think it'll be too much for them. But the tie's still very much alive, obviously.
I think if you offered Crusaders to get a draw at home, even though it leaves them it all to do away.
I'm pretty sure they're getting beat 2-0, weren't they?
Nah, they took the lead.
Oh, did they? Fair enough.
I
You
think...
were there, man.
No, I was close to it. I think that they would have took this.
Yeah.
Even though you could argue that to have a realistic chance to go through, you might think they need to win their home game. I think if you just said to them, look, after 90 minutes, halfway through the tie, you'll be level, I think they just snap your fingers off, so...
Yeah, all they've got, I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but all they've got to do is not concede, and they've got penalties.
Aye.
50-50.
Just 11 men behind the ball and sneak a goal, and they're into the next
Solitary
round.
confinement at Solitude.
We've got Interclub Escadals versus Hibernian. Right, let's be honest here. What should happen is...
5-0 Hibs.
Hibernian should blow this team fucking away.
Yeah.
But I'm not confident they'll do it. Now, they could prove me wrong, and they could win 4-5-6-0, and that's what they should be doing. But I'm just not confident Hibs are going to do that.
Yeah, if Hibs get pumped at this game, bloody, the Undertaker should take Lee Johnson up the top of Arthur's seat and fucking pile drive him off the top.
I'd like to see that.
I'd like to see it too.
I am going to go with Hibs to win. And I'm going to go... You know, Scotland team... I'm going to go 2-0 Hibs to sneak through.
It's embarrassing though. You know what? I'm gonna go 1-0 Interclub de Escalates.
You think they're going to beat them at Easter Road?
Aye.
and deal the coefficient another blow.
Yeah, I think this should be about 5-0, 5-6-0. But realistically, no, Hibs are going to Hibs it. They're going to get fucking pumped out. That's what's happening.
Another team that's going to Hibs it. Up next, we've got Harvard West County. They'll be at home this time against B36 Torshaven. Just sounds like a fucking. What plane you taking to Miami? Oh, I'm on the B36. Like, what the hell is this?
The B40. It sounds like a ship container, doesn't it? Storage container.
Yeah.
B36, man. I'm going to go for 0-0. Boring wee draw.
And that's Harvard West it.
What a shite fucking football team name. Harvard West County. What?
You know what? I want to know who's the fucking seed here.
I think it's Torshaven.
Fuck, should it be?
Well, I don't know. It shouldn't be either of them. Like,
I don't know. Who decided that crap? Next up, we have Derry City have a 2-1 lead. They were trailing in that game, but they pulled it
Correction.
back.
Londonderry City.
Londonderry City. Are they representing Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland, even though they've got the tricolour flag?
They are representing Republic, but they're in Northern Ireland.
If they won the Europa League, or Europa Conference League even, who would you give that victory to? Ireland or Northern Ireland?
Give it to, I mean, they're in the Northern Irish. No, they're in the Irish.
What about the island of Ireland? Would you give it to that?
No.
That doesn't exist.
Well, it does exist, like, I'm not denying that. What am I? Delusional?
Yes. I'm going to go with Derry City, Londonderry City.
Fuck, can't lose against Cubs.
Yeah, they're away from home though, but I think Derry City will go over the line.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, gent. Oh.
Linfield, 5-2 at home, bunch of Poles got kicked out. Was it racism, or was it because they're a bunch of hooligans?
I think they were in the home end, weren't they?
Yeah, because they weren't allowed any fans in, apparently.
That's a joke, why?
Well, they're troublemakers, so I've heard.
What, Pogan Shazez and...
No, they're like one of those, like, I guess they're the Polish Millwall, I don't know, if they're back in the day.
Polish Millwall,
What, shite, aye. Linfield, that tie's done.
Yeah, it's done. No chance.
Now, they did concede the 5th goal in the 96th minute, and I think maybe you could argue with 2 goals in it, they'd have a chance. But
yeah, but not
they conceded 5 at home, and now they have to go away and...
What, score 3 and not concede?
Yeah, I don't really see that happening.
No.
So I think Linfield's journey, they were so close last year to getting into the groups, and...
Look how many matches there is. You're fucking 41.
It's not fair.
42.
That's
it.
Yeah, that is it. And there you go, guys. That is it then. So most of the teams, I think, have got a decent chance of going through, but there's teams like Linfield, no chance. Shamrock Rovers, no chance. Larne, no chance. I mean, we very well could say goodbye to all the non-Irish teams at this point.
Yep.
I mean, Crusaders have a...
they're the hardest team, but the best chance.
Yeah, the best. And that's it. I mean, we could very well... Unless Crusaders can beat Rosenborg, there's going to be no non-Irish teams in the next round. Last
year was the only chance for a team to get in the group stages. Like, Linfield fucking threw it away.
They threw it away. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Pregros, Nethercorn, remember them?
I remember them. 2-1.
Right, that's it. Till next time. Peace.